Good morning, everybody. Are you excited that Pooh is out of the house? You know, Pooh as in Jared, not DJ Pooh.
I was tripping, man. You want me to ask for my bike back?
He is gone. Cam won, everybody. Are you excited about that? That Cam is in the house? It's so funny that it's like the lesser of two evils or two evils. But you know what? I feel like Cam has gotten a bad rap throughout the house. And, you know, I know some people are going to say, oh, you're a black woman dissing a black woman because Jared is gone. Nah, I'm just dissing her soul. That's the funny thing. Like, I honestly, mind you, I'm always, rooting for the black person. But like I said in a previous video, in this case, in Big Brother, I have not been rooting for everybody black. And Jared being one of them, because it's just things Jared has done in the house I just don't like. And I know there are a lot of people, particularly men, who are like, why are you calling him a misogynist? What's wrong with you females calling men misogynists? I mean, you a black woman dissing a black man. No, his behavior, and let me point out certain things that makes him a misogynist for the people who don't know.
You don't know him? You don't know him? You don't know?
Just by him asking what Blue's body count was, and I know a lot of men are like, every man cares about what a woman's body count is. Well, the reason that why you care about that is misogyny in itself, because why do you care about a woman's body count? Because you're putting value on her sexuality, because her virtue makes her acceptable to you as a man, because you don't want to know about all the bodies she's been with.
Oh, I won't be in the streets no more.
You're not gonna work on the streets no more and be out here and about?
And I understand that, because I really don't want to know about all the women that a man that I'm with that he slept with. So I don't really want to know that. I get it, but you have to understand that the way society has conditioned you makes the misogynist behavior come out. I don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole, because that can invite a lot of negative comments that I really don't want to deal with. But because I like to engage with everybody in the comments, I will have to. So I'm just going to stop.
I don't want to have no conversations right now. I'm not going to lie.
Pooh is out of the house, okay? Pooh is gone, and he was crying.
You was crying like a pussy.
Yeah.
And I'm also not a woman who shames men for crying. Okay, I am. I am that woman, because back to misogyny, women too can be misogynists. We too have been impressed or influenced by the patriarchy. We've been socialized to believe certain things because the patriarchy dictated it. So a man crying on TV is odd. I mean, although I believe that crying is a release, and a lot of people hold on to so much anger and pain, and if you just let it out with tears, you might feel better. So that's what Pooh did. So that actually shows, a softer side of Pooh.
You sound real hard on the phone, nephew.
Okay, imagine saying a softer side of Pooh. So anyhow, Pooh's out of the house, and guess who's HOH? If you didn't know already, it's Cam.
You mean you're working for keeps? I mean you're working for your life.
I'm playing for real.
Cam has won 5 competitions in the house. Cam is, set to win.
I'm playing for my life. You working for money.
Except I believe the competition is rigged for Cirie to win, because Cirie is not the target. Cirie is not the target, everybody. Why? Because Cirie has positioned herself in the last week while it was on pause to get back in everybody's social graces. They love Cirie again. Oh, Cirie, she's such a nice person. Who's calling me?
You are the most righteous. Yeah, right.
Cirie's such a nice person. Oh, she's not a traitor, they said. And duh, she was on the show Traitors.
You ain't nobody's friend. Mama.
That's what's funny. Cirie won on Traitors, but she's not a traitor. But who is the target, everybody?
Bowie J.
Miss Felicia. And out of all the females in the house, I'm being facetious, that have won. It's only been one, and it's Miss Felicia. Felicia is the only woman in the house that has won a competition.
Loser!
So, I mean, okay, I could see how she would be a target. But why are they targeting her? That was kind of a fluke. Because most of these competitions are positioned for the athletic people to win. And most of the men in the house are athletic with the exception of Corey. But we really don't know what his athleticism is like. He just appears to not be athletic because he's kind of like petite and just kind of, worm-like.
Do you have teepee? Me. Teepee for my bunghole?
I'll get you.
We know Beavis and Butthead, they weren't, athletic at all. They were like the outcasts of the school. But so Miss Felicia is the target and possibly Mimi.
And look at Mimi and Felicia.
But the funny thing is that Cam and Jag and Matt, not necessarily Matt, but they think that it's best to get out Felicia before Corey because they don't want America and Blue to team up.
Be fake for 2 seconds.
America, that skirt is so cute.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if they team up, why is that a threat? They haven't won anything. It's best to get out your strongest competitors first, which would actually be, I guess Jag has won the most. He's won all of his POVs that he needed to win. Or Matt's won one POV. So that's your strongest competition, Kim. But I think it's just going to be a bros before. I'm not going to even say bros before.
Because I don't know whether she's a hoe or not.
It's not going to be, that's what they're trying to do. Get rid of all the women. But if Cirie were smart, she would just start a women's alliance. But I saw in the comments, somebody told me that Cirie is one who always targets the black people on every show she's been on. I've never seen this because I don't watch those shows, so I have no proof. I'm just saying what somebody said in my comments. So that gave me pause and made my eyebrow rise. Raise. And my eyebrows are not eyebrow, and I just cannot seem to get them together. But y'all don't care because y'all are here for Big Brother. But Cirie is in a good position, but why not target her? Why is she off the table? And Miss Felicia is so on the table. They just don't trust Miss Felicia. She runs her mouth, and they just don't trust her. But I would be focusing in on Corey and America. Get that duo out the house. But no, they're concerned about Felicia and possibly Mimi when Mimi's been kind of a non-factor in the house as far as engaging with people, but she's on the radar, unlike another person who's not on the radar.
Bowie J. Fucking Bowie Jane.
Bowie Jane, who they actually are entertaining in conversations. And the funny thing about Bowie Jane is, and I didn't know this, that, not only is she a DJ, she's an attorney by day. That's what they said. I don't know if that's true. I haven't done any research because I don't care about Bowie Jane. Bowie Jane is like this boring paint color behind me. It's just neutral. It's just there. It's not appealing. It's not stylish. It's not bold. It's just neutral. It's not subtle. It's just neutral. It's Bowie Jane. But, I feel like she's going under the radar because nobody's considering her as a threat. Because she's just kind of sitting there, kind of like Big D's blue couch. And watch, Bowie Jane might end up in the final 3. Maybe. Perhaps. Don't quote me on this, but I can see a game where Bowie Jane ends up in the final 3 because she's really floating by everybody. She's the ultimate floater. And they're including her in conversations. So Bowie Jane may be at the end, but Miss Felicia, you in trouble, girl.
I've been laying here racking my brain over who Cameron putting me up against because he's put me on the block.
Hey, you don't think it's me?
No. For some reason I think it's Mimi.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
You in danger, Miss Felicia, because they want you out. You are seen as someone that has to go now versus Corey. Versus Jag. I'm tired of seeing Jag on my screen, to be quite honest. Jag and his monotone, talking in circles. I'm just tired of seeing it. But Mimi, you're in trouble too, because you have been paired up with Miss Felicia, and you have not played a good social game. You have not engaged with everybody. You were too true to the brown sugar babes, which weren't true to you. So you know what? Drop into the comments and tell me what you thought. Are you happy that Pooh's gone? I know everybody is.
My bad, Mom. My bad. I'll be home in a couple days.
Everybody hated Jared. Everybody hated Jared this season, and he's gone. So now who are you gonna hate? Because there's a lot more in the house to hate. Now who are we gonna hate? That Jared's gone. You know, I know a lot of people don't like, you know, there's this whole fandom of kissing Corey in America, but a lot of people hate them. So are you gonna start hating on them, or who are you gonna start hating on? Who are you gonna? Because you know, there has to be some sort of conflict in the social media sphere. So who are you gonna hate on? All right. Anyhow, like and subscribe.